A river carves a way through a mountain, not because of its strength. Stone is more powerful than water, but due to its continuity, water gradually cuts the mountain and makes its own way. Friends, this is called persistence, and it is one of the most essential qualities one must possess for a successful and happy life. Now let us understand this with the help of a story. The name of the story is The Power of Persistence. Now let's start the story. Suddenly, there were strange noises in the monastery. So the Zen master was very surprised that how come there was so much chaos in the quiet ashram. Immediately after coming out, he came to know that his three most intelligent and senior disciples were talking loudly among themselves. The Zen master called the three disciples and asked the reason for the argument. One disciple said, "Master, success is certain because of any one quality. We were discussing the same thing because here in the ashram we read many books on meditation and spiritual practice, and we also do many other things, due to which we all have developed different abilities. Like one of us is very hardworking and courageous. He never backs down even from the most challenging task. The other one is very clever. He understands and learns very quickly. He can even read human minds easily. The third one has a lot of knowledge. He sees what we cannot see." The disciple further said, "Master, we wanted to know which one of these is the quality which is the most important to have for success." The Zen master thought for a while and said, "I will answer you in a few days." A few days later, an invitation came from a reputed Buddhist ashram in Bhutan. One competition was going to be held there. The letter asked the Zen master to send his best students for the competition. The master called those three disciples and told them about the letter from Bhutan. He said, "All three of you will go there. By going there, you will also get the answers to all three of your questions." The Zen master further said, "Take another monk with you, as he knows the difficult hill roads well." The very next day, the four disciples set out on the journey. On the way, the three disciples kept discussing among themselves about the upcoming competition. The fourth monk was junior most. He had joined the ashram only a few years ago, and there was no special feature visible in him, so he quietly followed them. While walking, the four disciples passed through a city. There was a university where many topics were to be discussed in a function. These three monks were also asked to participate in the 3-day event. So the monk with knowledge asked others to carry on their journey. He said, "You people travel. It's only a matter of 3 days. I have read a lot. I will glorify the name of my Guru by participating in the discussion here. The money received as a reward will be useful for the ashram. I will make up for this time in a few days and will reach Bhutan ashram on time. Now the remaining 3 disciples carried on with their journey, and after a few days they passed through a village where the Sarpanch stopped the monks and said, "We are building a big sanctuary here, but we have never made such a big building. So our work is stuck in the middle. You can help us for a few days, and in return we will donate to your ashram." The hard-working monks said, "It is just a matter of 4 days. These people have already built half of the building. Now the most important work is to put up the roof. I can cover 4 days' loss by traveling on a horse and will reach Bhutan on time." So in a week, the wise and the hard-working monk were both out of the journey. The other 2 monks continued their trip to Bhutan. While the 2 were crossing a forest, they heard a woman crying. They followed the voice and reached a house. The crying voice was coming from this house. It was dark, but still the clever monk knocked on the door. A beautiful girl opened the door. With tears in her eyes, she said, "My father had gone to the forest in the morning and did not return. So my mother and brother had also gone to find him. You have come at the right time. I am alone. Stay here tonight." Both the monks rested for the night and started preparing for the journey in the morning. Then the girl said, "Please stay for some more time. I am still alone." The clever monk was attracted by her beauty in the night itself. He said to the 4th monk, "Look, this poor girl needs us. I will stop here for some more time, but you go ahead. I will walk from here in the evening and meet you at the Bhutan ashram." After traveling for a couple of days, the 4th monk reached the Bhutan ashram. There was a question and answer competition going on. The monk answered the questions based on what he had heard and learned from the other 3 monks in these 20 days. In the end, he won the competition. The rest of the 3 monks reached there but missed the competition by 1 day. When these 4 monks returned back to their Zen master, he said, "You guys must have got the answers that you asked from me. Now you must know that the most important quality for success is persistence, and persistence means no distraction." So friends, we learned an important life lesson from this story. Persistence has great powers. It is an essential quality one must possess to achieve success in life. Some men are powerful, some are very fast, and some are very clever. All these qualities are visible from a distance, but persistence is hidden, which comes to the fore only when difficulties arise. If you are persistent and never get distracted, you will never be left behind in your journey to achieve success.